Ease up, kid, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to KP.
Welcome back to the Sophya Radio Show. I am with Mr. Doc, the master of real estate. He can buy your home, help you sell your home. He can do it all. You'll help me sell my house.
I would definitely.
We ready to build.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm just setting it up, y'all.
Nah, that's it. It's a seller's market.
Yes,
right now,
today it
but,
is.
you
God,
know,
yes.
You definitely can find something.
Yeah.
That's what we for.
Yeah. Did you ever see yourself being a real estate agent?
I mean, depends on when
Yeah.
you asking. 'Cause when I was younger, no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like in the last, I say, 5 years,
Mhm.
I just, had a
Mhm.
interest in
Mhm.
just the market first. You know what I mean? Like to ride, look at houses,
Mhm.
look them up, see how
Yeah,
much they
yeah.
worth.
Mhm.
Didn't even know we was birthing something that I
Yeah.
was, would be involved in later on. But nah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't have never thought I'd be in the real estate.
Yeah.
So no.
So how has it been working with Oak and Ave Property Group?
Man, it's dope. Cause I mean, shout out to Siege Jefferson's. Terrence just joined the team
Yeah.
recently here too. But just to talk about Siege for a second, I mean, he's a visionary. I
Yes,
met
he
with Siege
is.
January 1st last year, and he told me what his plans was with Oak and Ave property and with real estate, period. He didn't know that I had had been studying and was trying to prep to pass the exam at the time, and I hadn't passed it yet.
Yeah.
But that meeting with me and him, and finding out what his vision was for Oak and Ave, that helped motivate me to go ahead and, I'm going to pass this test and get this license up under my belt. So.
And it felt good when you passed it too,
Yeah,
didn't it?
it did.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I had took the class probably a year prior.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I had failed several times.
And that's
You know what
okay,
I mean?
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
definitely,
okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I tell anybody that, anything worth having it take work. You know what I mean? And the mindset I was in when I took the class was a totally different mindset I was in when I started back studying to pass the exam. You know what I mean? There was a little more attention.
That growth, maturity.
I had time to learn the material versus trying to remember it to pass an exam.
Yeah.
I was really learning the material to find out how to implement it in a real life situation. So it was better the second time around.
And Doc, you're pretty young for the most part, right?
Mhm.
Okay, let's talk about credit.
Okay.
Because I know with our young folks, just because you have that credit card don't mean you can spend it and not pay the bill.
Right. No, that's a fact.
So how important is it for people to have good credit when they're trying to buy a home?
I mean, it's important to manage the credit that you have. Everybody wants more credit. But, I mean, if it's hard for you to manage a $300 credit card, its increase is only going to, get even harder. But it's important. I mean, keeping your credit cards under 30%, definitely helps your score. And these are these companies that basically, this the hook right here. They want to see, we can give you a limit, a bigger limit, but I don't want you to need it. You know what I mean? If that make any sense. That's the whole point of a lower utilization. But I get the concept, it's there if you need it, but we got to be disciplined to not just OD on things just because we got access to them. So, it's important to keep your utilization low,
Have you ever had an anxious client?
I mean, yeah. I've had anxious clients. I've had clients to where, things are upon their journey of credit restoration is unfortunate. May have to get a card. Of course, when you're in the process of trying to buy a home, they want to keep you from opening things up in your name and stuff like that. So, I've had plenty of anxious clients, but it's just trying to motivate them and unlearning, something that we've, learned so long. We learned the wrong way. So trying to teach them the right way is a little difficult, but,
When my husband and I were in the process of buying our house, I'm not making this up. I was somewhere at work to buy something in the cafe, and I didn't have enough money. So I was like, I don't want to use my credit card trying to buy my house. So I bought it, and then I texted my realtor. I was like, Mr. Grover, I bought something that was like $7 on my credit card. He was like, did you really just text me that?
Right,
I was like, I didn't. I'm trying not to buy nothing.
That's right.
On my credit. He was like, I ain't sweating over those $7. I said, okay. Because it's that tedious.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when you're signing your life away for 30 years,
Right.
and they want that record good and clean.
That's right.
And so you don't want no purchases. So I'm glad that we're talking about the credit asset because, you know, young people, just because they throw them credit cards, it's a responsibility
That's right.
to that too.
That's right.
And it takes a lot of people a lot of time and money to restore their credit.
That's right.
So you're paying all this money to restore. And my thing is, if you're paying somebody to restore your credit, you could be taking that money to pay off your debt.
That's right.
I'm not going to get on that subject.
Yeah, that's real.
Because then I'm going to be preaching.
That's
I'm
real.
not going to pay somebody $100 a month to restore my credit when I can take that $100 and pay down my debt.
Yeah,
And the credit bureau is going to see the responsibility there, so your credit is actually going to be going up.
Right, that's right. I think people, it's the lack of knowledge. We not, and when I say we, I'm talking about people that look like me and you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because some people are raised with parents that teach them about financing at a young age, set them up with credit at a young age, so they don't have, you know what I mean, a lot of the problems that we have coming out of our parents' home. But, you know, it's really just discipline, you know what I mean? Because we have to have it, you know what I mean? So it's just do everything we can to get it right and maintain it so we can have access to this world of stuff that's out there for us, you know.
Are you shocked at the housing market right now?
I am, but I mean that's America. You know what I mean? When chaos is created, they go inflate. So it's a great thing for us sellers. So you know, for people that do own in this market, it's good. Even our home in the last couple of years, we done created a lot of equity.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's a good. That's people are trying to tell you about creating debt, buying a home, and don't do it. But it's a lot of great benefits for owning a home. You know, you just gotta be knowledgeable and learn these things.
And you can still buy a house. They are kind of behind. The builders are behind.
Yeah.
On don't ask me how I know. You can do the same research I do.
What you did?
I just always be reading up on it.
Yeah, you gotta.
And they're behind. I mean, builders already have bought property.
Right.
That they can't even touch until 2023. This is how our market is growing.
Yeah.
So if you play your cards right, you can buy some property yourself.
That's it. Just keep your eyes on the market.
Put a couple houses on there.
Keep your eyes on the market. That's right. It's some stuff going on.
Turn the house to an Airbnb.
Man, that's a whole different conversation too. You know, it's different benefits of owning a home. You just gotta be creative and try to find ways to, you know, make it work. Leverage. Leverage. Yeah.
So when you have that client that finally goes through the final process, it's time to sign that paperwork. Why is it important for the agents to make their clients feel special? Like this, it's not a burden. There are benefits to owning a home.
Because that's a big decision. So you know, we don't want to scare people out of this big commitment. You know what I mean? We want people to feel like, all right, this is something that I'm proud of and understand the uses of being a homeowner, the benefits, rather say, of being a homeowner. So just making them feel special is important because it's a big decision. You know what I mean? I don't want to persuade nobody to lock themselves into something that you're not going to be comfortable with or happy with or be able to afford in the next couple of years. You know, we take that process very serious. Even with Oaken Ave started off with a buyback program, and that was actually we did more preparing people to buy a home than actually having prepared individuals buy a home. And that was a scary situation for a lot of these people because that was conversations that they never had, openly talking about finances and stuff like that. So, you know, it's dope, but definitely making them feel special because of the size of the commitment of buying a home. You know, so.
And how can people follow you on social media and contact you to help them sell or buy a home? Yeah,
you can reach out to me at Doc Young Realty. With Doc Young on Facebook, it'll come up as my realtor page in the bio. And Oaken Ave Property Group on Facebook, Instagram, Blue Realty and Associates. Shout out to them. That was our brokerage. So,
Yeah, that's awesome.
and we have a new brokerage, Oaken Ave Property Group, has a brokerage here in Spartanburg now.
Nice.
So we originally just had a team,
Yeah.
but you know it's became a brokerage. So
Yes.
that's dope and that's big. You know,
Yeah, that's
anybody,
good.
if you know, you know. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's some black people doing
Yeah.
some big stuff behind the
Absolutely.
scenes in the city of Spartanburg, and I'm just glad to be a
Yeah.
part of it. You know.
And we can buy houses.
That's
You
right.
can be young and buy a home. I
That's
just
right.
want to encourage our young people.
Yeah.
You can buy a house. You just got to play your cards right. Spend accordingly. Don't overspend.
That's right.
And make sure you have really good credit and you can do it. Because I'm going to tell Doc what my credit score was when we bought our house off camera.
Oh, I was about to say go.
I don't need no haters.
Yeah, you bold if you gonna do that. I don't want them to know mine. For real, but nah, that's what's up.
Book Doc. Only
Yeah.
on the Sophia radio
I
show.
like the real estate homeboy. Man.
Yes.
We do it different over
Yes,
here.
I love
That's how
it.
it is.
Real estate homeboy.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to KP for that beat.
Body lane, love talk, destination duck dog. Doors locked, phone off, skill pad the small talk. Don't hold back, don't hold off. Time to take them clothes off. Let's just let our souls talk.
Right before we doze off, yeah. If I gave you all my time, don't you play with me? Don't play with me, yeah. Open up and just stay with me. If I invite you to my bar, don't you play with me? Don't play with me, yeah.
I'm clearing out my schedule up for you. Phone on DMD, they can't get through. Yeah, I'm standing on my word, that honest true. I keep my rider right beside me for the proof. Now let's ride.
Let's ride. Girl, come catch a vibe with me. Ooh, I only trust you far as I can see. That's why I need you on the side of me.
Body lane, love talk, destination duck dog. Doors locked, phone off, skill pad the small talk. Don't hold back, don't hold off. Time to take them clothes off. Let's just let our souls talk.
Right before we doze off, yeah. If I gave you all my time, don't you play with me? Don't play with me, yeah. Open up and just stay with me. If I invite you to my bar, don't you play with me? Don't play with me, yeah.
Just a private party, I'm the DJ. Tell them run it back just like a replay. Got my backwood full of the finest of the finest. Cloud up the room and clear your thoughts if you don't mind it. I'm grinding, I get behind it. I know your spots, ain't gotta find it. I dig for diamonds, my scream I light up, but don't mind it. I keep declining. And when I ask you if it's mine, and it don't be lying to me. Yo, I'm heavy on the vibes, you know how this thing go. I'ma take my time, don't take them off me, baby. Look me in the eyes, mesmerizing, gotta take them off. Just pull them to the side. Every time we link, it's like your body always give me signs. Body lane, love talk, destination duck dog. Doors locked, phone off, skill pad the small talk. Don't hold back, don't hold off. Time to take them clothes off. Let's just let our souls talk.
Right before we doze off, yeah. If I gave you all my time, don't you play with me?